Hey guys, we are on tape 2. My camera had a little bit of technical difficulties the first go round. A little upset. We started off with a good conversation. We had a nice intro. I went and got my snacks. Wine was busting, but the camera started glitching. So here's.
Oh my God, it don't have your first taste of the wine.
You don't have my first taste. Here's to episode 1 of. Here's to episode.
I'm here.
Here's to episode 1 of And Now Cheers to That, featuring T
and Dorsey.
And we're gonna cheers again, and we're gonna start our topic over again, which is going to be mixing friend groups with your spouse, significant other, or your friends in general.
Okay, so let's get into it.
How do you feel about mixing friend groups?
So we're gonna get into it. So I feel like in relationships, it is very, very vital for you to maintain a sense of self, a sense of independence, if you will. So I'm good for a couples event. I'm good for a planned game night. I'll do a double date every once in a while. However, I do think my friend group should be my friend group, and his friend group should be his friend group. And then if we have another couple that we want to go out with and mix like twice a year, we can do that. Mm-hmm. But I think it is healthy to maintain a sense of self, and you don't get so bombarded with this one person. Like, I'm already around you all the time. So whenever I do want to relax and whether I do want to get a break, I don't want you on that break with me. Am I really breaking? Or is my problem present?
Still present.
Very much so present.
It is good to have a sense of like self. Like, it gives you something to talk about when y'all come together. You're not always around each other 24/7. So I don't agree with mixing friend groups all the time, but I feel like for certain occasions it's good to mix friend groups.
Yeah, like a little splash. Yeah. I'm good with a splash. I'm good with a sprinkle. For the most part, though, I like to be with my person. Like, I just like to be with my person. Like, I ain't even in the... Because I feel like... Let's get into it. I feel like when you be with another couple, it's really like a competition. Like, these hoes be doing too much.
It is.
You know you don't be playing in that man here. Like, they be doing extra stuff like for real, you don't, like, move. Like, move.
I can see that. But see who couple more in love.
Yeah, like, it just be too much. It be too much.
The whole time y'all fighting behind closed doors.
Whole time, it ain't even really what the reality is. I'm saying, so I don't really be, like I said, sprinkle here, sprinkle there. Okay. But for the most part, me and my man, we gonna be isolated until it's time to pop out.
Okay.
We pop up and go back home.
I'm the kind of person, if I go out with your friends, and it's like, I don't know how to just not be friendly. Like, I don't know how to not be like, those are your friends, let me just not put my all into like talking to them, da-da-da. Because I'm just like a people person. Mm-hmm. So I just feel like, if I'm out with you and your friends, I want to have a good time, yada, yada, yada. I don't want to be like, oh, I'm having a good time with his friends, da, 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 da. And then like say something happened and it's just like.
And I am very much so not.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to come into the situation, if those are your friends, I'm going to come in, I'm going to be cordial, and I'm going to speak.
Yeah.
And that's that on that. And then I'll be remaining on my phone talking to my friends. Unless I'm pulled into a conversation, I'm not going to go the extra mile to bridge a gap or to even have a conversation with you. I'm here as someone's guest.
Yeah, I feel like that's how I probably need to be. Because I get very upset if, like, say you introduce me to your friends and then it's like, your friends like, oh, let me add you on social media, oh, let's hang out, or let's da-da-da-da. So now it's like they're opening that door to try to like be your friend. Mm-hmm. And say, for example, you meet a couple, right? Mm-hmm. Y'all don't know the couple, so y'all are just mutual friends.
Right.
So you expect the same loyalty.
Absolutely.
Now, if I'm introduced to your friends and then they put the initiative to try to like, oh, I just love you so much. I just want to be a friend. Oh, let me confide in you. You confide in me, da da da. And they open in that friendship, and that's your friend. I feel like they can't be picking and choosing like who'd be more loyal to.
I'm first not even gonna pay that no attention, because if you are that person's friend, I'm gonna feel like, who sent you, girl? Like, why you really want to be my friend like this? Like, no. Like, I get it if I'm in, or if our partners or whoever are cordial. It's like, hey girl, how you doing? And that's that. We even could come together, because I did have a friend. I had some college friends, and we were like pregnant together, and like we did all this stuff like together when we were together. The second I'm no longer a couple with my ex, I ain't talked to her since. And it's mutual though. Like, I ain't reaching out to her, she ain't reaching out to me, because we were friends in a certain realm. I no longer operate in that realm, so I don't expect to carry you with me. But like my friends, the friends that you were not allowed to go out with, when I went out with, see, I carried them with me, and they still here, and they'll still be here. And if they see you, they speak. Sometimes they see you, they don't speak, and it's okay because they are my friends, and we understand that.
See, and for me, it's just like, it's a difference between me being cordial with somebody and being like, oh my God, you know, I know you, we cool, da da da, because da da da. But it's also a difference of like, if I open that door to where it's like, oh, we're doing stuff together, we're hanging out, we're like talking to each other, da da da, then I'm gonna value you as a friend. So then I just feel as though like, you will owe the same loyalty you owe somebody else. So like,
regardless of how you met them? You mean to tell me you meet my best friend of 27 years and y'all go out on 2 like dates?
Not like that now. No, not like that.
No. Like, y'all go out on 2 like dates, and y'all out because y'all party. Let's say y'all party together, and y'all go out and y'all party together. It's no way you expect the same amount of loyalty that person would give their 27-year-old friend.
I feel as though if I met your 27-year-old friend and we go out, it would have to be more than going out for me. It would have to be like you coming to my house and we chilling, watching movies together, or we're talking about life together, or I'm confiding in you and you confiding in me, like, you know my business, I know your business, like we're talking, da da da. Then I feel like to a certain extent, you don't need to do me wrong in any way. Like, you owe me some type of loyalty, because I don't just be confiding in everybody, have everybody in my business, have everybody in my space. Now, if I'm just going out with you and we having a good time, you don't owe me shit.
Right.
We just having a good time.
Okay.
You
so let's say I met you, me and you hit it off, and we cool. And I met you through your significant other. Let's say your significant other was cheating on you 2 years before I met you, and it has continued up until the time I met you, and I have been aware. Do you feel like that's something I should be telling you? Because I don't feel like that's something I should be telling you. I
feel as though you need to be talking to my significant other, telling them what they're doing is wrong, and that, you know, I'm cool with them, da da, what you're doing is wrong, this and the third. Or if you know that has been happening to me, don't even be my friend.
Okay, because that's what I'm gonna say. I won't even befriend you.
Yeah, don't even befriend me.
I cannot befriend
like, if you know that that's happening to me, and you're not gonna be able to say nothing to me, don't even be my friend. Because if you extend that friendship to be my friend, you need to tell me what's happening behind my back if I'm confiding in you, confiding in me, or else when I find out what he's doing, he's gonna get his ass beat and you're gonna get yours beat too.
Yeah, because I just don't even come over here befriending me.
Yeah, like, just leave me where I'm at. Just let me be oblivious. Once it gets to the point of not being cordial and you open that door to an actual friendship, that's when you have to take loyalty into play.
Right. Now I can agree.
Yeah, so that's when it comes to, like, when I say mixed in friend groups, like, I'm okay with like having a game night with my partner's friend or something, and it's like, okay, boom, like, we, you know, cool, da da da. Yeah. But if you introduce me to your friends and then it turns into like you know, ask him to come out if you want to come with us. Like, let's do this with him, or I just love him so much, I just want to talk to him, or like, if it's becoming more, you owe me some kind of loyalty. Like,
yeah, I mean, put me to the side, be like, my sis,
like,
I know I love y'all two together, but it's just some stuff you need to evaluate. Right. Especially if you see me happy, you see me
happy and I'm in love and I'm getting done down bad.
Okay, because don't play with me, because everybody gonna get put down on the floor with a gun.
Literally.
I gotta embarrass everybody.
Literally. outside of your partner, your friends, like you know how you have a friend group here and you have a friend group there. I honestly really don't believe in mixing friend groups because people have different personalities. Like, and I would hate to like mix my friend groups together and they butt heads, and then I'm stuck in the middle about who right, who wrong, whose side I gotta be.
But when you have a grown conversation, like you said, realistically, we're not all going to have the same perspective. If we look at even in our household with our siblings, we don't all get along. You do not all have to get along to cohabitate. So I kind of feel like a difference of opinion is good. It's healthy. Matter of fact, if you could point out some shady stuff she do and just bring some stuff to our attention, because sometimes we can't see stuff because it's way too close. Like when you real close up on something, you gonna miss a little edge on it. You gonna miss certain stuff about it because you're just way too close to it. So sometimes it's good to introduce like other eyes, other opinions, other certain things. Like you know, you got something. Sometimes like I had this girl. I really did like her. It just was something about it. I just couldn't quite put my finger on it. She was such a nice girl. And like she never was disrespectful. She was always fun, vibrant, a good time. It just was a little something that'd be like, maybe like, oh, hold up now. Oh, time progressed and the bitch is shady. And it took introducing some other people to be like, yo, why your friend such a hater? Like, it's like the person that root for you that be like, girl, go ahead. But it's like, well, why you gotta say it like that? Like, are you happy for me?
Saying like mixed in friend groups is good in a sense when it comes to like seeing things you're not used to seeing, or like different perspectives.
I think it's different perspectives. Cause you know how when you grow up with a person and you just around them and that's just how they are. So
you tolerate it.
Yeah, because I just think that's how you are. So if I met you and maybe I met you in the 4th grade, you were promiscuous, you know what I'm saying? And that's just how you are. You ain't never mess with my man, but you done mess with a couple people, man. You know what I'm saying? Technically, you wouldn't want that type of person around your friend. But if I've known you since the 4th grade and we 40, like, it's like, well, no, that's just how she is. Well, she ain't nobody, she been that way. You know, she being fast. But in the sense, it's like, but what would make you the exception to her rule?
Right.
It would take somebody not knowing her to tell you, no, you better watch that. Like, no, like when she laughs, she like to say, why you gotta slap his leg like that? Why you gotta touch? Why you gotta be so touchy? See, I don't like a whole that touch. I don't like no friendly man. But like they'll do that. They be real feel like, oh, girl, if you don't slap this table in front of you, don't play with me. But it's like, oh no, she's just like that. Oh no, they all like that. Well, all of them some hoes and don't play with me.
And so we talked about like when it comes to like seeing different perspectives when it comes to two different friend groups or whatever. But when it comes to like, say you mix your friend groups and it's like they become friends all together, would you feel a way about that, or would you be okay with that?
I think I would be okay with that because I wouldn't police the friendship. I wouldn't police the friendship. I think I got a good group of well-rounded. We kind of think kind of similar, but then some of us are kind of not, and we all come from different backgrounds too. So we're not just like the same person. Like we have similarities, but for the most part, we're all like polar opposites. But we allow our differences to coexist. Why you do that? You had a boatload of ice. Are you playing? You got 19 cubes of ice and I need a little ice. Little ice is 4 cubes. You got 20 pieces of ice in there. You go tap my glass.
But no, like you said, policing, I would be okay with my friends being friends with my friends. I'll be okay with that.
You talking about?
Just as long as you keep everybody accountable. Just as long as you hold everybody accountable.
Yeah, because if I had 20 pieces of ice, mine would be taller than that.
As long as you keep holding everybody accountable in the same sense. Now, I feel as though if you know you have a problem with your friends being friends with people, don't introduce them. Like, don't introduce me to a group of your friends and then feel away when I become friends with your friends.
I feel like don't introduce me to a group of your friends if you know these hoes steal. Don't introduce me to some people that steal. Or don't introduce me to somebody that's not positive. Don't introduce me to your boosting ass friend, especially if she only giving you the deal and giving me the deal. I gotta pay full price, but she giving you a discount. Like, don't introduce me to nothing that ain't finna push me to better. And then if I end up on the end of that, like me and her riding around going shopping, you get pulled for stealing. Now they thought I stole too. It's going to be a major problem.
So don't introduce me to something that's not good for me.
Yeah. Like this time the girl. So we was at school. Dang. Her friend borrows my car, right? We cool. So you borrow the car, right? Because you want to go pop up on him. And he don't know my car because I don't really hang with you. You go over there and get into it. This man done punched my window. Like, why would you do that? Why would you take my perfectly good running vehicle and get it beat up like that? Like, you trifling.
Like, don't put me in a situation or introduce me to somebody who is no good and you know they're not no good, and then now you calling me like, oh my god, da da da, do.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, why you introduce me to her if you know she was da 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 and do doing? Also, I don't like everybody in my business. I really do value friends for real.
Yeah.
And like a friendship breakup is like, it hurt more than a relationship.
It definitely does.
So it's like,
it is definitely.
Like, of course you expect your partner to be there, your love, da da da, but your friend's supposed to be through everything.
Case in point, like my man can miss my phone call, and I'm asleep well.
Mm-hmm.
Darby didn't answer that phone, and I'm down bad about it. And
why you not answering me?
She is on punishment because how you was playing 2K? Okay, 2K. See, I'ma raise you. Yeah, it's just certain expectations.
It's just certain expectations.
It's definitely certain expectations.
I feel like when it comes to for both spouses and both friends, do not introduce me to anybody who you're not comfortable with me being friends with. Anybody who you expect to show you more loyalty than they're showing me, or anybody who just ain't a good person.
Okay, so I got a thing for you, right? Let's say on the first introduction, right? You're open to meeting. You're open to meet my friends on the first introduction, right? We're dating. Well, in a relationship. Is dating in a relationship? Or it's not?
I feel like a relationship is when y'all make it like, okay, you know,
right. Okay, so we're in a relationship. We introduce the friend group, right? We go to a little meeting, right? We get to the meeting, and my friend argues with her man and gets yoked up out the club. How would you say that? Are we minding our business, or are we gonna mind their business?
Okay, I would be like, let's check on your friend. Because, like, especially if we went to the club with them, it is their business, but at the same time, it's just like, that's your friend. If you was by yourself, you would check on your friend. So, out of respect for you and your friend and y'all's friendship, I would go check on your friend with you. Just to make sure they're good. And if they're not good, if you gotta leave, you can leave. If they're good, you go back in.
Okay.
But I'm just a make sure everybody good anyway kind of person.
Oh, so you the type to walk a single woman to her car in a relationship?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a hell. That is a hell.
You can walk with me when I walk into her car.
I'm not walking her to her car.
If she asks me and be like, hey, you know, I'm by myself, I'm single, like,
okay.
Can you walk me to my car?
None of my friends would ask that. Not my man. They ain't finna ask my man.
If you was out and you was by yourself and you was drunk and you wasn't with your man, you wouldn't want your friend's man to make sure you okay? Like to make sure your friend is okay? You wouldn't want that?
My man is not gonna make sure. You should have.
I didn't ask you that. I didn't say that. I said if you're drunk and you're out with your friends and your man is in there.
I'm not gonna get too drunk that I can't drive. And in the case I do,
we're not talking about what ifs. We're not talking about
what ifs.
I mean, we're not talking about you not getting too drunk. We're talking about if you are drunk.
I will not ask their man to walk.
So we're gonna ask.
I'm gonna get myself to my car. And if I am too drunk to get to my car, because I not gonna drive too drunk. I will need a nap. So if I am too drunk to drive, an Uber is not too far away. And I will get me an Uber and I will come home and I will leave that car. That has been done.
I feel like that's chivalry. Like, that's caring. Like,
Yeah, but you can't be too caring for a single hoe in a relationship.
Okay, but you have to, you might not trust that girl, but trust your partner enough to know that he's not going to put you in a position.
And trust me enough to know you ain't finna come to me and tell me you finna walk into her car. She can get there. FaceTime me while you walk.
And somebody snatched my phone in my hand and beat me up. Dude, damn, I should have walked with him.
I was like, go get me.
R.I.P. to my nigga.
Somebody call 911, nigga, it's okay.
Go ahead. I feel like it just comes like, for me it's just a
I can't wait for mine to suggest something like that. I will go off in the middle of the party. We will end this party. You finna walk who to the car?
No!
Why did they up to their car? How you know where they parked? If she's so drunk she can't walk herself, how she gonna direct you to where she parked at? How you know where she parked at? You don't. So y'all can be two drunk ass people lost in the parking garage, not on my watch. She can go alone.
You have to be a girl's girl.
I am such a girl's girl. Girl, you should have left 3. You should have left 3 drinks ago. Girl, watch that. Y'all look at the ice. Look at the ice. Look at the colors. And you can tell me we drinking the same thing? Absolutely not.
It makes it more.
It dilutes it. So your 17% is really 12.
It's still 17.
It's giving duck.
If we do math, the liquor in this is still gonna be the same amount of liquor that's in it, even if you had ice. It's still the same amount. That's like putting this in a bottle of juice. You still gonna be drinking the same amount of liquor. It's gonna take you a longer time. But the same amount of liquor. But no, I would be okay with my partner walking somebody to their car.
Single. Oh God.
Because I would do
relationship. Even in a relationship, I don't care who you are. He's just saying, the only person he's here to walk to the car is me.
I would be.
My chivalrous man ain't here to be chivalrous to nobody but me.
That's selfish.
That is not. He's my man.
He's your man, but you wouldn't be okay.
That's like saying the toy Santa brought you got to share with somebody else. I absolutely do not. That's
you cannot compare them together.
That is my man.
When we're talking about safety and drunkenness and stuff.
Why would you put yourself in a predicament?
But I'm saying, when you go out, sometimes you don't even know how that liquor gonna do you for real sometimes.
Oh, I do, because I only drink tequila and it's only gonna be down. Okay. I might get a little. One thing it ain't gonna be is Jose Cuervo.
Sometimes people have a rough day and they just sometimes forget the liquor gonna do them bad. And sometimes they just need somebody to look out for them.
Yeah, but my man is the one to look out for you. Yeah, he's not gonna be the one. That's not him.
Just take a minute to stay at the house with your friends. Babe, don't come out with me. Just stay at the house.
If you don't want to touch them tonight, just walk on to her car. It's gonna be some
problems. Okay, she said both of y'all to walk her.
You can't make no suggestions if you're the drunk person. We can't listen to the drunk person. They not in their right mind.
Well, I'll cheers to that. We just gonna have to agree to disagree. My man, if y'all watching this and y'all go out with me and y'all drunk, y'all need somebody to walk y'all to y'all car, don't ask her man. You can ask mine.
You definitely can ask his. And if I feel like you asked mine, shall be a problem. Next topic is, oh my God, we have spiraled.
We talk about so much.
First, I want to get into the fact that me and T are on a diet, and never mind the wine, we ain't ate that much food today, so we making up for our caloric intake. But he just ate oatmeal pie, and he be on my neck. I just want people to know he ate oatmeal pie.
I do more reps.
So you gonna try to shame me on camera like that? feel like I was calculating. You couldn't wait. You could not wait to say I do more than you. That people's scandalous. That is treacherous.
Don't even let your man walk up to their car.
Wait a minute. Now, and I'm never going to do that for that. You want to talk about sober up like I'm in church on Sunday? Play with me, ask him to walk to your car. I could have drank a whole bottle of Don Julio. Who finna walk through the car? You better act like your leg is drunk. Next topic was. Oh, I gotta look at the phone. 3 flaws.
3 flaws that we have with ourselves? Or?
Yes.
You wanna...
Or no. Let's 3 things that you would think. 3 reasons why you wouldn't date you.
I wouldn't date me because I require a lot of reassurance. I have been through a lot of bad relationships. And I know you're not supposed to put your past problems onto your new relationships and stuff. But when you're constantly, like when you're giving people the opportunities and stuff like that, and you're constantly showing the same thing, sometimes you're just like, damn. It's hard to kind of trust sometimes. So I feel like I need reassurance. And not even just like I really want to be with you, like wake me up to like oh my God, I'm thinking about you. Or like a text like some days, or like let me know how you actually feel. That's what I need. We can't talk for a month without you saying like I really care about you, Just gonna be like, what the fuck? Do you love me for real? I'm not gonna say I'm argumentative, but I'm gonna question what you say. Not like I don't trust you, but if you want me to think the way that you are thinking, I'm gonna ask questions.
And see, we're gonna cheers to that.
Cheers. If you want me to think the way that you are thinking, or see a situation the way that you're seeing it, and I don't see it that way, I'm gonna ask you questions until you can. Basically, you have to lawyer me. You're gonna have to make me see it. If I don't see it, we just gonna have to agree to disagree. I ain't gonna say I'm always right, but it's rare that I'm wrong. So, I just feel like if you want me to see it your way, you're gonna have to really show me why I need to see it your way for real. And that can be very like, oh my God, you just think you're right all the time. I don't think I'm right all the time, but
Chips wine.
Another flaw I would say is because I feel like I live in a fairy tale. Like, I don't live in a fairy tale because life be lifing, but the image and the picture and what I want in the future can be considered a fairy tale. Like, I have people tell me, say like, oh my God, like that's so unrealistic. Why would you want that? That's never gonna happen.
That sounds like a hater.
Because
I feel like if you will it, you can have it.
Like, I went through a phase where it was like, I'm gonna be single. I don't want to talk to nobody because maybe she and like, and they're basically trying to tell me like, you know, all men cheat. That's what you have to deal with. I don't have to deal with that.
We got to that.
Not dealing with that. And I also feel like it's not hard to commit to your person. I feel as though if I'm able to commit to you, you should be able to commit to me. I feel like if I'm able to be honest with you about everything, no matter how hard it is, you should be able to be honest with me about no matter how hard it is.
We definitely know the bottom.
I feel like, we probably do. I feel like reciprocation is important. And
vital.
And if you can't reciprocate the same energy that I'm giving you, I'm not going to talk to you for real. It's nothing for us to talk about. So I feel like I want the marriage, I want the house, the kids, the dates, I'm cooking breakfast, you walking behind me, you hug me, give me a kiss, I want movie moments, and I feel like they don't necessarily just have to be in a movie. They could be in real life. And a lot of people think that's very unrealistic, and I don't, so I wouldn't say that's a flaw, but a lot of people don't think the way that I think, but
I think that's realistic though.
I'm not gonna settle. That's what it is. And because I don't want to settle, it can cause me to just not, like, I would cut people off and stuff.
That's key. That's key. We're gonna choose to that. Because I think that's it. You can't talk to people who normally settle. You can't talk to folks that normally settle though when you are like you said, standing on business, but when you are creating something or when you are projecting something for yourself. And we can tie that into a lot of things. Mm-hmm. So settling would mean no integration. Because they ain't finna let you drink from the white folk water fountain. Oh yes, it is. It's the same water.
It's the same water.
So you can't talk to people. It's two different types of people. You can't talk to people who have settled, have seen the fruits, seen some kind of fruit from settling, and you can't talk to them about your big, big vision. Because when something is big and it's grand and it's foreign, we tend to shoot stuff down before we accept it. Mm-hmm. I feel like if you will it, you can have it. If I want the hugs at breakfast, if I want the house, if I want the kids, if I want the dog with hard work, I can have all of that. I didn't say it's gonna come easy, but with work, yeah, if I let you know that this is my love language and I don't waver on that, if I don't allow you to love me less than I think I deserve to be loved, you're gonna rise to my occasion if you're my person. Mm-hmm. I shouldn't have to settle and I shouldn't have to say, well, I guess we can just only watch it in the movies. No, a hug is free. I didn't ask you to do nothing that cost you no money. I asked you to do nothing that is gonna cost you your free. A hug? You can't give me a hug, but you want this egg? Eat it. I dare you. Without this hug. But I just feel like if you will certain stuff, you can have it. And there's nothing wrong with having a standard for yourself. There's nothing wrong with setting goals and you and your partner achieving those goals. Now, maybe on day 3, you guys won't have that. But let's say you get to your 5-year anniversary and he's proposing. And in his proposal, he's talking about all the stuff that you want and he's paid attention to. That makes you want to be with him more. That makes you want to submit to him more. That makes you, when you feel like a piece of me has gotten through to you, that makes like, you're gonna have to give me some me back. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to make it feel like you listen to me today. Like, make me feel like, cause some words of affirmation. You gotta tell me I'm beautiful. I grew up a dark-skinned girl in the South where beauty wasn't considered me. You got to tell a bitch she beautiful. Now I feel like I'm fine. But it gonna be better if you tell me I'm fine.
This is bold.
Okay, so yeah, introduce that one.
This is...
It was like 3 different ones. It was one that had an 8.5%. I passed right by it. It was smooth. Too smooth for us. Yeah, that's the bold one.
I feel like you can see it.
And I got, the other one was the Luscious, but it is a trio. They have the Lolly Smooth. It is an 8.5. It looks just like this, but the percentage says 8.5, but it's still a sweet twist. 8.5 smooth instead of Luscious. And then we got Luscious, which was the 17%. Because why, if I'm going to waste a calorie, will I not be drunk behind it?
Right.
Okay, so
your 3.
I feel like my character, I am very, very headstrong. I know what I want, and that's exactly what I want. You cannot talk me into something I don't want. Mm-hmm. If I want a black car, if I want a black SUV, if I want a black SUV with factory rims, do not go get me a black hatchback with a hubcap and think I'm going to flip over because it's brand new. I did not want that. And you should not have gotten that. What I want, I don't mind telling you what I want. I don't mind drawing a roadmap to you. But however, I am very headstrong. And I have been told several times that men are headstrong and men don't date men. However, it was by a man I would never date. However, I've always been headstrong. From a little girl, I was told I had too much mouth. Not really too much mouth. I've been called disrespectful because I don't care if you're a grown adult. I don't care if you're my equal. If that's not what I want, that's not what I want. I don't want that. Don't give me that. No. I was a kid that would tell an adult no. No, I don't want that. But most people cannot handle that. Most people, that's an ego boost. Case in point, flowers.
You don't like flowers?
No.
What?
Why?
If you don't like flowers, why would you go work at lawn and garden?
Oh, that's a guaranteed job. Nobody wants to work outside. That's good marketing. No, I don't prefer flowers. And let me tell you why I don't prefer flowers.
Because they die.
They die. And why would you spend $85 on something that's not going to last me 2 weeks and going to attract gnats and bugs into my house? See, I don't play no bugs. But bugs are attracted to flowers. Don't give me nothing that can give me a pest. I pay too much for pest control. Yeah, so I'm very, very headstrong. I know what I want. Second thing, reason why I wouldn't date me. I am a routine girl. I go to work. I come home. I am a mom. We go to dinner. We wash. We go to bed. I am very much so a routine girl. It is hard getting me to deviate from my routine. It is hard getting me to deviate from my routine. It's hard because I know Monday through Friday, my Monday through Friday is primarily not about me. It's very hard. So if you're the type of guy that is spontaneous and then on Tuesday, like last night, oh, it's karaoke. And it's like, yeah, but it's 8:15, 8:30 at night. Like, no, that's not what we do on Tuesdays. So it's hard to get me to deviate from a routine. I need advance prior notice. I am not on the fly type of girl. You're going to have to plan a night out for me. You're going to have to let me know in advance. Like, I'm not good with surprises. Honestly. Like, it's good to surprise me, but I need a prerequisite. So you're going to have to say, clear your Saturday. And that way I have my Saturday clear. So I now know something's going on. I don't know exactly what's going on, but I know something's going on. If you do not say to me, clear your Saturday, and you pop up over here on a Saturday at 11 o'clock and that's hair wash day, because that's hair wash day. I'm set to wash my hair. I have loosed this hair on Friday. On Saturday it will be washed and deconditioned. Nothing ain't happening. You pay for what and we gotta be there what time? That's not happening.
You should look at me.
You got to give me advance. No, I am a planner. I like somebody that when I'm talking, because I'm a talker, I like somebody that picks up on what I'm saying. So the scavenger hunt, it was like an all day thing, and I normally don't play on no time of my day. So it was an all day thing, but I like how he incorporated my kid. I like how he incorporated the stuff that we had. And I was out all day. It was breakfast activity, lunch activity, dinner. And then at dinner, he met us at dinner. Yeah, dinner, and then I got a gift. And then I ruined the gift. But I did so good all day. I ruined the gift because I kept saying I cannot come visit him because I don't put too much miles on my car. Because my car she old.
The gift that you told me about already.
Yes.
Oh.
Right. That was so thoughtful.
I want to use that gift.
Yeah.
I want to use that gift. Come pick up the kid. I'm about to utilize this gift in a parking lot. I'm throwing down the gift.
That's my second one. And I want to think my third one is, because I'm such a routine girl, like I don't like to deviate from routine. I don't like surprises. I don't like stuff like that. That's my second one. My third one is, I think it would be reassurance. So I need to know you here for real for me. And if I don't feel like you're here for real for me, if I get any inkling in that you hit for Panther and not me, you was gone. I feel like it's anything other than you want Dorothy at her essence, baby. I gotta go. I need to be reassured that you are here for me, that you want me. Me. You don't want this house, you don't want this car. That's why I don't even play that visit stuff. Or why you want me Jack so? He regular.
I don't agree with meeting kids until it's
You ain't finna be.
For sure, because people love to play with your emotions.
People love to
with your
play with a kid like I ain't crazy. Like the quickest way out of my life is want to meet Jack. Meet Jack at your own. Die to meet Jack if you want to. And you ain't telling me nothing about your child. Sir, get out of my face. Yeah, that's the quickest thing. Those are my 3 things. I think I need reassurance. I need to know that you want Dorothy. It's real tea because the same people will be like, stay in a child's place.
Don't tell me to stay in a child's place and you putting me in grown folks situations.
When you don't have a rebuttal for what I just asked your grown ass that you should know the answer to. Now I'm grown and I need to stay in a child's place, but you done put me all in grown folk business. Or I'm good enough to do your schoolwork.
But I ain't good enough to tell you wrong. Cheers to that. Now, people also just don't understand how kids' minds work. Like, children understand more than what you think they understand. And it's just like, you grow up, you experience stuff, and if you don't have anybody to talk to about it, you have to figure it out for yourself.
You have to figure it out for
And
yourself.
so it's just like, kids understand more than what you think they understand. And you say stay in a child's place, when really they can understand adult situations more than you understand it.
That's insulting. I feel that's insulting because you don't know the answer to a question. You don't demean me by my age.
Exactly.
Because I could be wise beyond my years.
Exactly.
And you can learn anything from anybody. So most times, the most honest opinions, the most honest feedback comes that from a child.
Clock it.
You feel like children should stay in children's place, which is why when it's time, which is why my kid got a bedtime. If mommy gonna have her a glass of wine, I'm gonna have that uninterrupted. I am not your mother at this point. Your cutoff time is 8:30. My kid is always washed and in the bed at 8:30. You are upstairs. You are outside of adult conversation.
Right.
I will censor this mouth until you are asleep.
Exactly.
Until
you have to allow that space for them to stay in that you want them to stay in.
Absolutely.
If you don't provide them that space and you're allowing them to be in that adult space, you cannot be upset when they be like, "Oh my God, you drunk that whole bottle?"
Right.
They shouldn't have even seen you was drinking a bottle.
Why did they know that you drank?
They shouldn't have known that.
They should not have known that.
They should have known you was in there
about
beating
me
your husband up.
I'm gonna be a mother first. So if certain stuff is not gonna happen while my child is present, you can call me what you want to call me. You could test the waters, sis, and I'm gonna let you know something. You test the waters. I'm gonna go home, put Jackson in bed, and we gonna see about it afterwards.
And that's it. We cheers to that.
And we gonna cheers to that. But my 3 flaws. If anybody could say what would make me undateable, that would make me undateable. I need multiple reassurance because
And how it is.
you forgot you was on camera. You done laid down like that.
I did. Like
And you pulling up your clothes and stuff.
I'm drunk.
Let's end this.
We have to.
We are so sorry.
We're gonna cheers to the conversation we had tonight. It was a good conversation.
It's always such a good time with tea. And I'm gonna give you something on camera I never give you.
What?
I appreciate you.
Oh my God.
Because I would be sleep. Like I said, I'm such a routine girl.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be sleep. I do the same thing every day. And since you've been here, I have variety.
Mm-hmm.
I look forward to come home and talk to you. Like when the group chat be like, what's he say today? We call you a child.
Oh my God!
So like, what is Sharon saying today? So we ain't did no game or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But I always be like, what a difference a decade makes. Because it literally makes a difference.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm 88, you're 99. So 11 years. Like,
I'm 98. We 10 years. I'm 98.
You don't count the 98, sir. A month.
Yeah.
A month. Not even a month. 4 days. So you gotta let that shit go.
7 days. 7 days.
He's a Christmas Eve baby. It does not count. He's 99. But like, yeah, it's like what a difference it makes. Like, how did we grow up in the same circumstances, but we're so vastly apart? But I appreciate it because one of the things that I kind of felt like was missing was a male presence from Jackson. Like, so I like that when we get in the neighborhood, he asks about you. So he's looking forward to you. He incorporates you into his day. That's a good thing. And I like how you push me out my comfort zone, and it's something like different. It's not just me and Jack and Panther. Like, we've added to you Willow and Apollo, and it's cool.
Yeah.
Like, you're not in my way. I like this.
I tell my friends all the time.
It's cool. I don't even know how we got here.